Well, I think what people have to understand is because what you hear all the time is that this point of view gets marginalized as, whack job, wingnut. I mean, they do it. I know they do it to you. They do it to Ron Paul. They do it to everybody. And the thing we're trying to do is we're trying to give people, without diluting the truth and the message of what's going on there, a version where they can psychologically understand this is an agenda. There's a theological and philosophical point of view that says that are we going to have human institutions control humanity? That's where do you get your rights from? Do you get them from beyond this earth, or do you get them from people who run this earth? And I think that's what people got to understand is that there's a philosophical agenda going on that when you drill into what that's there, it's not some weird conspiracy. It's about what these people believe.
Well, look, great point, Ted. I'm sorry, I was cutting you off. Go ahead and say it again.
No, I was saying it's about what these competing philosophies are about, what life is and what it's about, and where who has the power and who gets the gratitude and who's the giver of life and rights. And there's a whole lot of people who have a completely different philosophical viewpoint on that, and that's manifesting itself in the way that the banking system works, the way government works, and the way all these things work. I think at the end of it, there's really a philosophical point of view that overlays the banking cartel, the whole way that we feel entitled to other people's stuff, the way that our individualism is taken away and they see life as a collective journey. It's completely bastardizing what is true and real and what I think is at the core of the human experience.
Tad, I'd never talked to you before. I'd seen a clip of you on the Politano's show on Fox, but I'm impressed because you really get it and you're really articulate, probably more so than I am. I hope sometime when I'm out of town, you'll host the nightly news for us via Skype because you've really got a piercing understanding of this. And think about what a hoax it is, that there's always been subterfuge and Byzantine court intrigue and corruption and Machiavellian manipulation. And somehow in the last 50 years, they taught people that none of that's going on. And it's crazy to even question it when all the founders, Thomas Jefferson, but other philosophers and historians, that's all they ever talked about. That's all the world's ever been about. I mean, our ancestors in any country just 50, 60 years ago all knew this. When I was a little kid, it was always, oh, that crazy old man, he thinks there's a world government and the banks are out to get you. He doesn't trust the system. By the time I was a child, it was the crazy old man, and those folks died off. They were just the common sense normal people that had lived in the real world. And people are going to get the common sense now because the system has gotten so out of control because we've laid down to it, it's going to hurt us badly. I want to play this final clip and come back and give you the final word. But bottom line, folks, this is a film tailor-made to make learning the truth entertaining and fun. American Dream. Get it today. We'll go to this final clip with a classic Jekyll Island meeting. This meeting really happened. Here it is in cartoon form.
I am clearly the richest man, so I should be the one to run the super-secret central bank. I own all the oil in America. I'm clearly richer than you will ever be, hula girl. I should run the super-secret central bank. You're nothing compared to me, lube job. I shall run the secret bank.
Silence!
Supreme Master Leader, I didn't know you were going to be here.
I'm not. Neither are you. None of you shall run the bank. We have failed in the past because of openness. This time, the key to success is secrecy. The people must believe that they run the bank.
Yes, brilliant!
We shall christen it Federal. The Federal Reserve.
They take our property away right in front of our eyes, just like Thomas Jefferson said they would.
What's that?
Oh, they found us! Quick, a sword!
What sword?
We don't need your banking machine! I'll condemn you to die, damn it! Die! Pile! The Yankee bogey on my nine! Take him at his knees!
Well, Tad, again, obviously you're great filmmakers, and now talking to you for the first time here face to face, and my viewers know I don't just kiss up to folks. I'm really impressed, and it feels good and reassuring to know that there's so many great people like yourself out there, and that they cannot stop us together. Our individualism is unstoppable. Ideas are bulletproof. Final comments or points you'd like to make about American Dream as the director?
Well, I just, what I tell people is that the revolution's got to start with a philosophical and point of view first. And, we made this for people who are your committed listeners, who I know that group of people are people who believe in this movement and are frustrated by what's going on. And we made it so that each of your listeners could go give it to 10 of their friends and say, hey, all the stuff I've been telling you for years, all the books I've handed you, the Ron Paul, the 300 pages that sit on your nightstand and you never read, well, just give me 30 minutes to watch this. And we're hoping that will then spark some type of question in what's going on. Give it to your friends who are adamant, lefties who think that the state is going to cure all their ills, because a lot of it is truly ignorance. They think the government's the good guy and the private sector is the bad guy, when it's like, no, the problem is corruption and collusion and these people hijacking both in this perverted form of pseudo private sector state apparatus that's grown up. And I think anyone who's frustrated when they understand the ideas of liberty and understand that liberty, individual liberty, is what will set you free and will give people the most amount of prosperity and let them live.
And in every case in history, Tad, it's liberty that produces inventions and happiness and empowerment. We are all individuals. We all have different gifts. And the globalists are attacking that. Again, they have this crony capitalistic fascistic system that collectivizes our wealth, then steals it for themselves. It's mega corporations working with big government to shut down their competition. And that idea transcends all this fake left-right garbage. Tad, great job with the film American Dream. I look forward to speaking to you again in the near future.
Yes, thanks for having us on, and thanks for all your help, Alex.
God bless you, my friend. Amazing work. When's the next film coming out?
Well, actually, we're working on something right now. We have kind of a big idea in store, so we're going to we're almost finished with the script. We're hoping that about a year we can get this thing done. I
would like to talk to you privately and just hear what this big idea is, because it might be something I might be able to help out with.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. I definitely want to get you on the radio so we can have an hour-long discussion. God bless, man.
Love to. You too. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Wow, it is exciting to talk to people out there, artists who are focused, passionate, intelligent, and on the move against tyranny. Nothing can stop us together. By the way, if you want to get a copy of it and support myself and their operation and have a good DVD so you can get it out to people, go to Infowars.com. It's American Dream. We also have a deal with our gold and silver sponsor, Midas Resources, where you get $2 silver at cost and then free shipping, a free Mark Dice book on Big Brother, Orwellian Takeover, and the American Dream DVD, free on top of it. Look for those banners at the top of Infowars.com. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come right back to get into what's happening in the economy, what the banksters are currently doing, and we're going to talk to Paul Craig Roberts. Stay with us. It's Infowars Nightly News.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
In the near future, Earth is dominated by a powerful world government.
It's known as the Bilderberg Group. Could their objective be world domination?
For thousands of years, their dark order grew. Now, as they hail the birth of the New World Order, their great dream of exterminating 80% of humanity is at hand. For the first time in history, the elite's plan for world government is blown wide open. You will learn the secret that drives the entire New World Order agenda.
Bilderberg is making great progress toward a world government, and only an educated, informed public can stop them in their tracks.
Alex, it's Chalabi, eh?
For the first time, all the pieces have been put together.
The dots have been connected, and the picture is crystal clear. Earth's ruling elite believe they have discovered the fountain of youth. But before they can attain it, 80% of us must die. A psychopathic technocracy is establishing world government so there can be no escape from their plan.
The New World Order is the Old World Order. I mean, it's just the names have changed, the appearances have changed.
Most people have no idea. They're not after money. They have all the money they need. They're after power. That's their aphrodisiac.
I was pulled out of the plane in Munich. They interrogated me 4 hours.
Some shots were fired.
I need you to move off the property.
Their great dream of exterminating 80% of humanity is at hand. Endgame. Blueprint for global enslavement. You have been warned.